My favorite form of exercise is hiking through a wilderness. I had a friend tell me about this trout stream that's in the northern part of the state here in Nebraska. And I miss hiking along trout streams and fishing. So I took the 2.5 hour drive just to see what it would be like. And it ended up being a really neat little paradise. It felt like I was back in the western states catching trout in the mountains. It's fed by an underground spring, so it can stay cool enough for trout. And this is a brown trout. There's brook and rainbow, but when browns get into a stream, they're pretty dominant and they tend to take over. So I caught a handful of those guys and probably hiked along for about a mile, just getting a sense of what this fishery was like. And it was very beautiful. It felt good to get back out and do something that I used to do throughout so much of my life. Life's full of pretty cool coincidences. I had a friend send me a picture of this salad, and she didn't know I was just eating wild trout, but this salad was wild trout mixed with other wild edibles, and the timing of that was just perfect. This is a slideshow of the last few weeks of April. So I had an aviation evaluation in Denver, and that was like an intensive 4-hour interview type thing. And after that, I went into this botanical gardens, just kind of unwind, stretch my legs, get some fresh air. And this tropical biodome was a very, very like therapeutic help for my mind and body. Just walk around here and get to enjoy and soak up all this greenery and the warm air. Denver now has a few of my favorite West Coast chains, this L&L Hawaiian Barbecue, and they have In-N-Out Burger. So on both days I made a special visit. And since they can't have palm trees in Denver, they have those crossed palm trees on the building. That's kind of their trademark, but now they live in places that palm trees can't. My DJ and I are at the park. I stopped off to visit with him a little bit. And then the last weekend of April, I think it was last weekend, we visited the Lincoln Zoo and got to walk around and see some of the animals. And that weekend there were tornadoes and intense thunderstorms all around Nebraska. So in the last hour or so, it started to get stormy. And after a few lightning strikes, they started to usher the animals in, and a huge storm came in and just had an intense downpour. But we got a few good hours walking around the zoo to see some of these awesome animals.